Now we're recording.
We are recording. Okay. So we'll let the intro happen first.
We interrupt your program with a weather alert in your area.
Oh,
there is
shit.
a large chance of snowballs.
That's the baddest shit ever.
It is. I love it.
Welcome to the Snowball Effect podcast.
Well, what I was going to say before he was interrupted with the intro. Remember that pig you and Dalton misplaced when y'all come back from the auction?
Yeah.
I seen
8 of them.
I seen them on Facebook. Somebody made a video of these big ass pigs wallowing around in the mud on their property. The first thing I thought of was those are Brandon's pigs.
No.
Yeah.
No, Brandon never had no fucking pigs. Let's get that straight.
No, like the pigs y'all misplaced.
No,
Yeah.
y'all, nothing. That wasn't my pigs.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Brittany over there like, I did.
No, but for real, like this woman posted a picture or video of these pigs walling around their back 40. First thing I thought of was like, yep.
If I ever saw them things again and I knew that was them, I wouldn't even try to catch them. I'd just shoot them.
So this episode is more than likely brought to you by Blue Chew, since they freaking sponsor everything else.
Who?
Blue Chew. You know, it's
Blue
for
Chew.
erectile dysfunction. But seriously, if we were sponsored by something, it's probably Blue Chew because they sponsor everything else.
You know, if it lasts longer than 4 hours, go to the ER.
Yeah, you gotta go see a doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I will say this: the atmosphere here tonight was nice. It was rocking.
Yeah.
There was everybody was having fun. Every table was full. There was birthday parties, weddings, all kinds of shit going on tonight. But if you're looking for a nice place to eat dinner, come see the old folks at the Legion Bar and Grill in Franklin, Kentucky.
D Legion, not the Legion.
The Legion. D Legion.
De Legion.
The Legion.
D apostrophe.
I think that's
Legion.
Yeah. D Legion.
It's a French
Oui.
Hispanic food.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's great, great folks.
It
Great
is now.
Wings are fantastic.
Know.
Get the wings naked, dip them in mango habanero. They're so good. Seriously, they're good. I had a experience happen to me this week.
Yeah, me too.
No, like, it was a bad experience. So, I quit smoking like 2 years ago.
Uh-oh.
0 nicotine in 24 months.
Been that long?
It's been that long, man. It's been a long time. I didn't go that long without alcohol.
No.
No.
That's a different battle.
That's a different
24
battle.
seconds on the
Yeah.
alcohol.
Well, it depends on how long it takes for the next drink to come to the table. That's how long I quit for. But seriously, no nicotine in 2 years. And, you know, I had a little bit of a craving this week. I ain't gonna lie. Tanner at work, I can't believe I'm acknowledging this. He had some of those Zen pouches. You have one?
I have. Not.
You have not.
No, I just smoke like a normal person that wants their good fair
Yeah.
share of nicotine.
Like a real man.
Like a real man.
You got soft hands, brother.
We die like men.
You know, so
We get cancer like a real man.
You don't know it now from tobacco.
well, I didn't want to smoke a cigarette, but I was craving that nicotine, you know?
Sometimes you just open a hole.
But seriously, I didn't want to smoke a cigarette, but I wanted the nicotine. And like, for some reason, it was like, you know, I wouldn't mind having a little shot of nicotine.
Yeah.
And he had some of these 3% nicotine Zen pouches.
6 milligrams.
Well, he had the 3 the first day.
Oh.
And like, I was like, you know, I'll take one. He goes, you know, I just put my last one in. I was like, oh, don't worry about it then. It's cool. Next day,
He set you up.
he set my ass up. Next day, he had some. He had a whole brand new fucking can of it. And I said, I'll take one. He goes, well, yeah, they're right there if you want to take one. Well, there were 6 milligram nicotine. I'm a real man. I don't really care about that, you know. I can drink 30 beers and be fine.
You spit it or you swallow it?
I swallowed it.
Are you supposed to?
With Zen, it don't matter. So I asked that question first. I did my
think
research.
You can because they're not tobacco.
Yeah, it's an alternative. So you don't have to spit like you're like a dip, like snuff or nothing.
Yeah.
You can swallow it.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's cool. I'll try it out. Give me
like
one.
semen.
Yeah, it's like semen. So anyway, what the fuck was that? It's just wintergreen flavored,
Somebody in the background heard that was like, Arrow,
yeah, semen. but seriously, so I took a Zen pouch to the brain, right, straight to the dome,
Straight to the head.
yeah. I put one in. I'm thinking, hell, this is pretty cool.
Did you do an upper decker or bottom decker?
It's a bottom decker, lower deck,
Lower deck.
lower left. That's the last swing.
I should have done a great white. Lower left?
The great
Lower
white?
left.
Wait.
That's
What's the great,
whenever
what's the
I did,
great
that's
white?
what I did.
Okay, what is the great white?
The great white's where you can do it, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it long cut, because you ain't going to waste that many pouches.
Yeah.
That's a whole can. Do long cut, that's a whole can pretty much too. But you fill it up all the way around this way, and then you do all the way around on the top.
God dang, that's a great white. No,
That's a
I
great
did
white.
I did a lower deck. Lower deck to the left. And I'm like, I got a little head change. I'm like, this is pretty cool. I got just enough nicotine to get me going. I was like, I ain't had this in 2 years. This is a cool feeling. Well, this happened to be, a day at work where I actually had shit to do. I'm thinking, I got this to do. I got that to do. I got to get it done. So I go up to my office and I'm sitting there and I'm like, I got to get this done. I got to get that done. I was like, God dang, it's hot as fuck in here. Next thing I know, I'm sweating. I'm thinking, fuck, man, what's going on? Something's not right. Something's not right. Next thing I know,
I'm going in labor.
The next thing you know, sweating like a slave and Debo's chicken coop.
I'm in the Debo's chicken coop. I grab my listen. I grab my fucking trash can. I'm blowing chunks. I'm thinking,
Whose chunks?
my chunks, my God. Luckily, all I had for breakfast was some black coffee. But God dang, it made me so fucked up, dude.
I ain't even gonna lie. Whenever he said black coffee, I heard black call, and then I was like, oh.
I mean, seriously, it rocked my world. I had no caffeine. Okay, this is the definition of Nick sick, like nicotine sickness.
Would you try it again?
Fuck no. Get that shit away from me. I text Tanner immediately.
You fucking piece of shit.
I text Tanner immediately and I said, don't you ever fucking give me shit again.
He's like, you know what? Fuck it, you're fired.
Listen, I asked for it. I was like, don't ever give me shit that I asked for again. If I ask for it, tell me no. Dude, it rocked my world. I ain't gonna lie. I was sitting there, my world was spinning, and I was like, God dang. You could tell I ain't had none in a long time.
Yeah, you sure heard him telling me. He was like, yeah, old fucking Tucky went up. He went up to his office, and I
thought he died.
I thought he was gonna die. I give him one of them pouches, you see.
You see? Yeah, see?
He said he went up there and he threw his fucking guts up,
I did, bro. I ain't even gonna try to hide it. Now I was trying to hide it when I was up there getting sick. I was over there like looking at my window going, looking, see if anybody's looking.
But he was on the forklift and he was all like, hey, that's all. It's like he had a report to tell me. Yeah, that's just in.
Now I will tell you this.
I give Tuck his in pouch and he went up to
read all about it.
He went up to his office and he threw up. All right, that's it.
Just drove off.
Now I will say this. This next segment is not sponsored by Zen because of the shit that I had, the experience I had. But I mean, if anybody wanted to, sponsor the next segment, you can send us an email. We'll be happy to take it. Or I mean, shit. At this point, I'd be happy with some subscribers.
Brandon, how was your first dipping experience? Was it quite like that?
No, hell no. I love that shit.
You turn green?
You didn't get Nick sick?
Huh? No.
I turned green is like St. fucking Patrick.
No, I was like 12 years old. I love that shit. Like, Like I dipped for a long time before I started to smoke, and that was like my shit. I loved it. I was all like, yeah, I'm grown. You know,
Got me a mouth full of chaw.
Got me a hog leg.
yeah, put a big old hog leg in, act like I'm fucking grown. You can't tell me shit.
So if you had to name a cat right now, what would you name it?
Williams,
Sir Williams?
Cat Williams.
Cat Williams. God damn, that's fantastic. You cannot. Hey, you must have been looking over my shoulder and reading my shit.
No bullshit. That ain't even on there.
It is.
Where?
Look, right there. If you had to name a cat right now, on the spot, what would you call it? And your answer, Cat Williams. Don't look at the next question.
Well, where's your answer at though?
My answer is Cat Williams.
No.
Just kidding. That's a fantastic answer. I can't beat it.
I'll probably give him a regular name.
Like Puss.
Like, like one of my best friends, their family dog, his name's Kevin.
Yeah.
So I'd
like
probably
Frank.
name the cat like Charles.
Like Frank. Or some
Frank
bullshit.
or Charles, like a regular human name.
That's Brittany's dad's name.
All right. Okay. All the bullshit jokes aside, seriously, did you know Jay-Z?
No.
I kind of asked you about it beforehand, but you know Jay-Z. You know who Jay-Z is.
I would probably, but no.
Like Big Pimpin', right?
Probably, but no.
Did you know he had a nickname for his, for Beyonce before they were married?
No.
Yeah, his fiance. Hit it.
No, boo.
Dude, I thought a lot about that one. Fine, whatever.
That was bullshit.
Okay, about dad jokes. Talking about dad
The
jokes.
nickname was probably
Since they
bitch.
did so well, I got a couple of them.
Well, that's what I was going to say. The Amish Christmas lights dad joke, the video did very well on YouTube. Right?
People like
we
that
don't
jokes.
want to be stealing no jokes now.
Well,
I stole a lot of jokes. Fuck y'all.
Okay,
Come get it back in blood.
Speaking of stealing jokes, evidently, if you steal a joke from a movie, it does very well on YouTube.
Bunch of idiots.
The rule of thumb joke stolen from evidently something my subconscious listened to on the Boondock Saints did very well on YouTube.
You know, rant time. Kenny's rant time.
Let's listen to Kenny's rant time.
Don't be one of those. Well, actually, jackasses. All right. We know it's not a real fucking law.
Well,
Nobody said it was a law. I've never heard of no law
That's
like
not
this.
true.
No, is
That's
it?
not true.
Is
Shut the
it?
fuck up.
You
It
can't
is a
beat
law.
your wife legally.
That's not no law.
Well, no shit. My wife's bigger than me, and I'm scared of her. I wouldn't hit her anyway.
My wife's an asshole.
Don't be that guy.
Yeah, don't
But,
be
I
I
mean,
mean,
but-
you comment as much as you
Yeah.
want, but just
I was
know
gonna say.
I think you're a dickhead.
Yeah,
So
you can comment all you want.
please do.
Please do. But
Subscribe on YouTube. Follow
just-
us on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook at the Snowball Effect Podcast. Thank
Boom
you very much.
shakalaka. But seriously, if you want to talk shit, find something else to talk shit about because we know we probably stole that from a fucking movie. Who has told a joke recently that ain't stole by something?
Like, well, if you say anything, it's been said before.
The word anything has been in a joke before, yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But hey, comment all you want. I'm happy for it. I love it. I love seeing comment. Any feedback is best feedback.
We love the engagement. Helps our numbers. Helps us get paid.
Are we getting paid?
It helps us to get paid.
Oh, okay.
Not quite yet. No.
Okay. I didn't know. I mean, I didn't know maybe we was doing this for free or not. Which is fine. I enjoy
You know
what
what?
I'm
That
doing.
motherfucker probably set up a whole ass account. He was probably like, he probably went to comment.
It's a fake account. For
Oh,
sure.
for sure. He went to comment and it said, "Oh, it looks like you don't have a YouTube account. Set one up to comment."
Set one up to comment.
He's like, by God, I got fucking two
By
and a half
God.
minutes.
Billy Bob 69 is my address.
I'm gonna talk shit for a second, and then I'm gonna forget my password.
So if you think back over your life, Brandon,
Yeah.
I'm talking your whole 20, how many years?
6 going on
26 years of life. If you can think
Do you really
back,
have to think about how old I was? Go to hell.
go to hell.
Hell, you
But
say.
seriously, if you think back over your entire life, the best cheeseburger you ever ate, where did it come from? Now I'm talking like a cheeseburger bite that caused like a sexual explicit event after taking a bite. Where did it come from?
Can I tell you mine?
Yeah, go ahead.
The Bison Burger.
The Bison Burger.
The Pub by Novo. Bison Burger. Cooked medium. Arugula. Tomato. Bacon.
Colorado Grill.
So that was the first time I had it. I was like, I will never eat another burger outside of this one ever again.
All right, so it's settled. So everybody I talk to is like, "Oh, you gotta go to Dovey's. You gotta get it not squeezed,
Not squeezed at Dovey's in Scottsdale or
Tompkinsville."
Tompkinsville.
So this summer, I say we shoot an episode at Dovey's.
The only problem is Dovey's has changed their grease. I know that's the folklore, but they have changed their grease. It was on SEC Stories on a Saturday morning back in the football season. They went to Dovey's and they talked about changing the grease. So it may not be the same. That's not my go-to.
It's probably still pretty
but
good.
I'm gonna try it because I'm, a plus 300-pound guy. And we're gonna try Dovey's.
Yeah.
My go-to, I don't even know if the place is still in business. It's called Fat Moe's.
No, they're gone. I never got to try them.
Let me
I
tell
always
you.
heard about them.
Back in
Talk
the
about
day,
the one in Bowling Green.
I don't know about Bowling Green. The one we used to go to was in Gallatin. There was one on Trinity Lane in Nashville.
You talking about Moe's Southwest Grill?
No.
Okay.
No, there used to be a Fat Moe's right there on Russellville Road. You remember where, was it Hardee's
I
right
think
there?
their business model was to take over
Yeah, it was the old
rundown
Hardee's building on Russellville Road, like right there where Arby's is now. Right beside Waffle House, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You remember that building?
About-
They used to be Fat Moe's.
So their go-to business
I did
model,
not know
their go-to business model is taking over like an old rundown restaurant, whether it be Crystal's or Hardee's or something like that.
Yeah.
But
That makes sense because they failed the health inspection like 4 times and then they
that's
shut down.
fine, and that's fine
fuck it, we give up.
because if their burger's
this
good, I
bullshit.
do not care about their score if the burger's good. I mean, if the burger's good, I'll overlook like shit crawling in it.
No.
I mean, I will.
No, I'll deal with shit crawling around in the back.
Just don't look at where you're eating.
Yeah.
You ever been to that place in Scottsville that sells catfish? I'm
No.
not gonna call them out.
That's the best shit ever. What are you talking
the best
about?
fucking catfish I've ever had. Just overlook where you're eating.
That's fair. I mean, that's what every
Best-
Waffle House everywhere.
Best catfish ever.
Well, they still smoke in there too.
I don't care.
That's
That's
my favorite.
honestly, that's probably what makes the catfish so damn good.
Nicotine falling
Nicotine.
down.
Inside the restaurant. Hey, I'm down.
I'd be cool with it. But we have to go to the smoking section. I'd be uptown. Tuck would be like,
Uptown.
God damn,
Funk
that
you
smells so good.
I love it. But seriously, Brandon, have you ever dined and dashed and no Kenny? I'm not talking about DoorDash. I'm talking about sitting down, eating food, and then like getting up and jumping out of there without paying them.
I took a sub from some place once. Does that count?
It does count. That's dining and
Does
dashing.
it count if you didn't get your food yet?
Yeah. Well,
No, that don't count.
Okay.
You had to have
Well-
enjoyed your food or halfway ate it.
I've halfway eaten it.
look, I didn't dine and dash, but me and a buddy of mine was broke as fuck. I mean, broke.
That's usually
broke.
what these stories consist of.
And
That's what my story consists of.
we walked like a mile and a half to the nearest blue store in town.
Yeah. Every small town has a blue store.
Yeah.
It sells tobacco, sugar cane, spices, and like everything else.
You know what I'm talking about, blue store?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you?
Portland's got one.
Are we talking about the same store?
Yeah, it sells fucking everything you can think of on discount. And it's usually like not in town, like on the outskirts.
Is there really a blue store?
Yeah, everybody's got a blue store. The Blue Market out on 52.
No, it's literally called Blue Store.
Oh, I don't know
Or is
about
it just
that.
a blue color store?
The one I'm talking about in Portland on
one
Highway
I'm-
52 is painted
No.
blue.
The one I'm talking about, I'm not naming because I stole from there, and I'm telling you on the no.
Allegedly.
Allegedly stole from there, and you don't want to acknowledge who it is.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to tell you right now. When me and Kenzie lived in an apartment complex in Portland, Tennessee, 37148 is the zip code. There was a blue store right next to. No. I'm just telling you. Oh, that blue store.
Yeah.
No, I didn't talk about that blue store.
So me and a buddy of mine, we walked like a mile and a half to get there,
To the blue store.
and I was like, "You got money?" He's like,
Fuck no, I ain't gonna money.
he said, "Motherfucker, we don't need no money." I was like,
You already
I was
knew
like-
some fuckery was
I was
going on.
Shit. I was like, I done walked this far. I'm not coming home without a sub. Yeah. So we
So a sub
took
in a
one
blue
of them
store.
yeah.
You're basically telling her so, Brandon.
yeah. So we took a cold sub and
A cold cut.
yeah. Yeah.
You're
You-
telling on yourself.
You know, it's been like 10 years ago.
Yeah, a statute of limitations.
Yeah.
Liberation.
I'll pay for that.
Liberations, yeah.
I'll pay for that sub happily if it get, if people get to hear this story.
In other words, if you can prove that I stole it from you, I'll
yeah,
pay
I'll
for
pay
it.
10 years ago, yeah.
twice. I'll pay for it twice.
I've
Yeah.
only dined and dashed allegedly once.
Allegedly.
I felt real.
Cracker Barrel is the easiest place to do it to.
You just leave.
Just leave.
I went to Cracker Barrel today and some shit happened there.
They just give you your receipt and just like, all right,
Some
see you.
shit happened
Let's
there.
hear it.
We'll come back to that. But so I took this sub, and
I'm going to have to take a pre-break before
I had-
Oh,
this
brother.
episode.
I thought it would be a good idea to I walked out. I was halfway through the parking lot. I was like, "Fuck,
I didn't pay.
I don't have any mustard." I walked back and I got mustard.
After not paying for your meal?
Hell yeah.
Oh, my God. So you steal the food. You're all the way out to the car, and you come back and say, hey,
I come back.
I didn't get my mustard.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
here, sir.
Yeah.
Here, you loyal paying citizen,
No.
you.
I
Here's
had
your mustard.
we had bags that somebody else had actually paid for shit with.
So it looked like you paid for your food.
Yeah. That I put
So
the sub
genius.
in, right?
You're genius.
And so I walked back in with it in the bag. I'm like, "Hey, I already got this, but I forgot my mustard."
God, you're so
And they were like,
smart.
"Oh yeah, just go get it."
Yeah, yes, here you go. Let me give you some more free stuff.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm sorry.
But no, yeah,
wanna
some
be you when I
shit
grow up.
happened at Cracker Barrel.
Oh, yeah? Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel, where's that?
Well,
Wait. Were you involved in the shit?
hell no, I wasn't
Okay,
involved
you're just
with none
a
of that
spectator.
shit. To say the least.
Are you time stamping this? Because this is a good one,
Yes.
probably.
So, we seen some bush today.
Excuse me?
George Bush?
Me and
George W.
Jordan W.
an old
Doug,
guy
yeah.
that may or may not be wanting to talk to named
He may not
saw
want to be
some
named.
bush today.
Yeah, he may not. He may not want to be
He may not
made
be-
as an
wanna be
accomplice
named.
for bush sighting.
Yeah, but he was a bush gawker. He was like
a bush gawker.
Yeah, he was like that guy off of Fantasy Island. Like, boss, the bush.
D Bush.
The bush, boss, the bush.
He don't want to be a bush
But
gawker.
no. So I was like, what, man? He's like, hey, did you see this bitch? I'm like, what? I turn around and look. I'm like, eee.
Oh my God.
You know how old Ernest does on Ernest Scared Stupid? He's like, eee.
Ernest P. World. You know he's from Kentucky?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you saw Bush.
Yeah. Well, I turn around and look. I see this girl. She's in combat boots.
Yeah.
She's got a damn near like burr cut.
So she's ready for anything.
Yeah, ready for anything.
Okay.
Probably armpit hair. I cannot confirm.
Okay.
And
What was she
She-
wearing?
she was wearing a fishnet shirt.
My favorite.
A fishnet shirt, like big fishnet shirt. Barely a bra.
Barely a bra.
And she was wearing a quite fashionable skirt. And what I mean by
Quite fashionable.
fashionable,
What was the
is
length of the skirt?
Did her ankle show?
18 inch.
Okay. Yeah.
18 inch.
Yeah, okay.
Depends on who you ask.
So
Where you measure from?
It was one of them skirts that like it should have a slit on the leg to show your leg.
Yeah.
Except it was a split to her navel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So she had that slit like spun around.
The guys with the bar.
So she had a
bro.
slit to her slit.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Except
Yeah.
for what I mean by she had a slit to her slit. She had a slit to her bush.
So it looked like me or you was shoved up in there.
It looked like we was
Like-
trying to crawl out. Yeah.
Like we had this much shown.
Yeah. Yeah, like that much.
That's fantastic.
Well, I don't know about that, but
It depends on who you ask.
you can have that nice little triangle. You can have a landing strip. You can have a good old Adolf
Yeah.
Hitler.
Yeah.
What?
What's a Hitler?
You
Hold
can
on, time out. Stop.
Yeah.
What is a Hitler?
It's a little square right above the clitoris.
Just a square patch on the
Clitoris.
Or above the clitoris.
So this has become sex ed.
Yes.
Okay, so you got a Hitler above the clitoris.
Clitoris, yeah.
A clitoris.
Clitoris rex.
A clitoris rex?
Yeah.
With a side of Hitler.
Little hair.
With a side of Hitler?
Yeah.
With a side of Hitler.
Yeah. So,
I
but no.
thought that's what you said.
Okay, you can even have a 70s porn star natural bush, right?
Yeah.
This
Trim it up. Give it a little fade.
Yeah,
yeah, give
We'll
it a
taper
fade.
around the
Yeah.
edges, you know.
A taper.
It can even be a natural bush. That's fine. This was more than natural bush. This was like full on fucking
Neglect.
like oak
Neglect.
tree. Yeah.
Neglect.
Yeah, she had a whole
An oak
fucking
tree.
yeah. She had a whole fucking
Bob
like,
Ross fro.
In
yeah,
other words,
no, yeah,
hey,
yeah.
pecans are
Yeah.
falling from this bitch for too long.
No mistakes, only happy accidents. no, this
Oh,
no,
God.
this motherfucker. She looked like Gypsy Rose with a whole fucking like hedge in her pants.
You talking Gypsy Rose has been in prison for a long time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looked just
I
like her.
didn't know.
Looked like a Gypsy Rose with it because she had big old glasses on. She looked like Gypsy Rose with a fucking like
So she was in a wheelchair.
like a greenhouse growing underneath her. Her
Was she in a
skirt
was she in
covering
a
up her
wheelchair?
puss. Her puss.
Was she in a
So
wheelchair?
aggressive.
Yeah.
Was she in a wheelchair? Yes or no?
No.
Okay.
Well, shit, Gypsy ain't in no wheelchair no more.
Not no more. Now that she's all of a sudden healthy.
Can you just call us aggressive?
No, the way you said puss was very aggressive.
Be like a screw.
I'm sorry, headphone listeners.
Yeah. Now you sound like a heavy metal like group.
I killed your cat. Let's talk about it.
Oh, don't shake your head in disgust, Kenny. We should have been like a rock group.
We're talking about puss.
And then we ate it. And they liked it.
I liked it more.
Yeah, maybe no more drinks for you guys.
Okay, seriously. Talking about dining and dashing. Have you ever pulled up to a gas station back when you was
Feels free.
allowed?
I'd drink those till I was dead.
No, seriously. Have you ever pulled up to a gas station, filled up with gas, and then drove off back in the day whenever you didn't have to, like, tell them how much you was getting?
Well, you just aged yourself
Never did
because
that
I
before.
always had to prepay.
Okay.
Always.
I've aged myself. There has been times in my life,
There used to be a what's the yellow one?
cone.
No,
Yes.
no.
The one in Portland was a cone.
The one in Bowling Green was like a speedy something.
Speedway?
No,
You're gonna have to ask to borrow Kenny's microphone.
There's a microphone right there.
it's yellow. I forgot what it's called.
Cone.
It's not cone.
Shell.
You ever been to the one, not the self-service one in
Swifty.
Swifty.
Yeah, Swifty.
That's what it is. I couldn't think about it.
Swifty.
I love that shit.
My cousin did that. Like, just hand the dude 20 out the window. Hey, put 15 in, keep the 5 or something.
I
like
have
that.
a buddy.
Hell no. Could put 15 in, keep. Or
That was
put
back. That was back when gas was
17,
under
keep
$2 a
Listen,
gallon.
listen to me. The best Swifty story. I had a buddy of mine, best friend in the world. He worked at Swifty. Okay?
I know what you're about to tell. This
I
story.
am not naming names because statute of limitation, I don't know if it's covered yet. He would change the price of gas on the little mechanism inside and put about 25 cents per gallon in his pocket. And he'd pump a shitload of gallons every night. And back then, I wasn't a nicotine addict. Marlboro Reds was my choice. He'd bring me home a carton every day for free. Paid
carton?
for it. Yeah, paid for it with gasoline
From other people.
from other people because he'd pull up and they'd hand him 100. Fill it up, right? So he'd fill it up. But then if someone pulled up with a credit card and said fill it up, he'd swipe the card and then fill it up and then swipe the card again before he handed it to him. So therefore, the next tank of gas is on the previous customer's credit card. So then he'd put a cone out there and block it off until the person said, "Hey, I'm paying cash." And then he'd say, "Oh, yeah, pull to this pump." So when you pull to this pump and you're basically getting your gas off the previous customer's credit card, and the cash happened to go in his pocket.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. 100% allegedly.
That's really smart.
But he was a roommate of mine, and we lived the high life.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
We're going to start the Swifties.
Oh, I thought we was going to start a bar fight.
Oh, that too. No, I don't want to fight too.
We ain't doing no wrestling.
Yeah, I don't want to wrestle tonight. Are we wrestling?
Wrestling?
No, we ain't wrestling. But to answer your question, or my question, yes, I have drove off with gas from a cone station in Portland, Tennessee, back in 2006.
You didn't pay for it yet?
I still ain't paid for it to this day. I pulled up in my Cavalier.
We got a voice.
Had a friend at work come up to me the other day. Is like, I got a question. I was like, okay.
Ask it.
He said, "You ever lay in bed while your wife's away and you beat your meat because you think she's not going to give you none, and then she comes and she tries to give you some?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "No." He said, "Oh, yeah, me either." You know who I'm talking about?
No.
The same guy went to cry. He said, "I did it." I said, "What'd you do?" He said, "Acted like I was thrown up."
Like I'm sick. I'm sick. See, I have the discipline to not do anything and then pretend I'm pissed the next day and get what I want. Yeah, like if my significant other falls asleep on me, I have the discipline to wake up the next morning and be like, "You fell asleep on me, so you know what that means." It's a blank check at that point. Blank check.
God
You know, she probably wakes up the next day like as soon as she wakes up, she's like,
Oh, fuck. God dang it.
Yeah,
You know
I'm
what?
fucked up
I
this
might as well
time.
write this fucking check out right now because I know what's coming. Bar fight.
"Can you hear the empty spaces?"
I don't think you need another one of those.
No.
No.
So, Brandon.
If my check wasn't already where it was, I would get me more.
Yeah, I heard him say no. I'd
Yeah.
be careful if I was you.
Old Benjamin Franklin.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna drink more of those.
Hey, that's on your own dime. At that
Faux
point.
show.
Faux show.
Cause I've got all. Oh no, I don't have no Sprite.
So, let me ask you-
No Sprite.
well, hey, just go to Walmart after you leave here.
I've got Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
At this point, it probably tastes the same. But seriously, if your life was a movie, what rating would you give it?
My life?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 5.
No, like rated R, NC-17, MA.
Wasn't there a no rating, like an NR?
Yeah, NR.
Yeah.
Yeah, NR.
That's like top of the line.
That is what I was going to say. NR, because you can't really say.
Mine would like barely peek over rated R.
Oh, rated R?
That's
Barely.
Cute. That's
Barely.
cute.
I don't really do shit for real.
Mine's TV
We're
MA.
gonna change that this summer.
We don't have to. It's all right.
No, it's okay. We're gonna.
it's
So
cool.
mine would be
Yeah,
TV
we're gonna.
MA. My wife's texting me right now. Don't forget my wings. Mine is TV MA for the most part, 90% of the time. 10%
You should text her back. Say, "I didn't forget. They're so good."
NR. Yeah, she wants wings, and I had the habanero wings.
What kind of category movie you think it would be?
Wangs.
Wings.
That's the category movie your life would be.
No, mine
It
would be,
depends on when.
mine would
sometime-
be, mine would be a comedy.
Yeah. Sometimes it'd be comedy. Sometimes it'd be action.
And sometimes it'd be a porno.
Yeah, sometimes it'd be a porno. Yeah. Like,
I'm being
it wouldn't be a
honest.
good porno. It'd be like a cheap Lorno, but
Yeah. 'Cause, I mean, I tried to shoot a porno once.
I don't want to talk about that.
It's not what it cracks up to be.
It's not. Man, you
No.
think you're
Speak
really
for
doing
yourself.
work and you look like a fucking
You're
like
going
a whale stuck on the beach.
in your head. You're going to Pound Town.
Yeah,
Y'all gotta work. Y'all gotta work on them hips, man.
Hey,
yeah, I'm over here like
In my
pussycat
head-
on my lap, push her back, and go to
Yeah.
Pound Town.
Yeah.
And I'm over here like, yeah, get it, yeah, take it, yeah, you like that?
in your head, in your mind, you're going to Pound Town, right?
Yeah.
But when you step back, looking at it on big screen, she's looking at you like you're a fucking idiot.
That's what I'm saying. I'm over here like,
100%.
you like
She-
that,
hey,
don't you?
But she knows I mean well. She knows that I mean well.
Speak for yourselves.
Shut up, Kenny.
Okay. Speaking of pornos, we're getting there.
Oh,
That's why there's a.
We had this talk
Never mind.
earlier.
Never mind.
Can
never
we
mind,
all agree?
Never mind. Never mind.
That we have all seen things online that includes
things coming out of
Bud Light
Or-
bottles being shot out like fucking cannons.
or like
Man.
pool balls,
Yeah.
one after
Like,
another.
what makes people think that that is what people want to see?
So
Why
I
do we
do
keep-
not want to see the size of a fucking bottle of Jaeger being shot out of a fucking orifice.
You may
that I'm
not.
not going to be able to touch.
You may not.
The real question is, why do we keep watching them?
Why? It's like a train wreck.
Yeah.
You can't turn away from it. You're going to watch
You're
it.
just amazed. Like, I didn't know this body could do this.
Oh my God. The human body is so fascinating.
I had a very close friend that I worked with at Quick Fuel, and he's probably, I don't know, late 60s, and
Still getting-
maybe even early 70s.
And still going to Pound Town.
Currently or back then?
Guarantee it.
Yeah, 100%.
Huh?
Currently or back then?
Yeah, both.
No, I mean like his age.
Late 60s
He's
then,
been the
early
same
70s
age for
now.
like
30 years.
15 years. Yeah.
all old people have been old for 40 years. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
All old people has been old my entire life.
He was in Vietnam, so I mean, that tells you something. You know, he was in Vietnam.
Yeah.
But
I learned a lot of shit from Nam.
yeah. He's a legit Vietnam vet, and so he's wild as fuck.
Wild's damn buck.
And yeah, bad, like a buck deer with a dick that shoved
I
up his
knew
ass.
you- gonna go there.
There it is.
But
I knew it was coming.
but no,
I haven't heard "Oh Hell Yeah" from Stone Cold enough.
yeah, I haven't either.
Have you not?
Would you like to let us have an "Oh Hell Yeah"?
I think it's this button.
Give me a hell yeah! What? Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
I just kind of felt that it was the time.
It was, but no. So my brother, he was showing him videos on the phone. He was like, "Check this out," you know. He was like, "Oh my god, oh my god." But no, it was like them videos you see on like them shady porn sites.
Yeah.
Where people are like pushing out them like miniature basketballs out of their
Dude.
asshole and shit.
I don't understand
Yeah.
it. Like,
It's-
how do
it's-
they have a normal life?
It's
after
really
that? Like, how do you have a normal life?
no
To-
bowel control.
Okay, to be
None.
fair,
You're sitting down and it's splashing.
You have to be home all day.
yo,
you go
for
out
sure.
and you like, my stomach kind of hurts. It's too late.
No, if your stomach hurts, you're
It's
done.
too late. Yeah, it's too late.
You change
You
your
lost.
fucking underwear if your stomach starts hurting.
You lost.
The battle is over.
You feel something on the floor and you pick it up and you're like, it's a boy.
No, it's like that woman walking around in the gas station. Remember those videos we've seen?
Yeah.
Like they're
Yeah.
walking to the cold section.
Like they have
and,
no
like,
choice
just
but to
walking.
shit in the floor.
Yeah, and they're like just shitting in the floor.
And see, the bad part about it is these bitches, they look around, they're like,
nobody's watching.
oh, well, it's too late now.
I know I shouldn't put that bowling pin up there.
Yeah. I mean, they regret life choices at that point.
Yeah. Who knew a full raw chicken was not was not meant to go up my asshole?
It's all like in the moment they're like, "Oh, this is such a good idea," and then like the next day they're like, "Nothing even fits in there anymore. It's like all just open space." That's fucked up. Bro. I cannot believe we got a topic on a podcast. Kenny,
It's just open space.
Yeah, new topic.
It's like a
What's
hot dog
getting
in a
shoved
hallway.
up your ass? Yeah.
oh my god. I mean, we was all teenagers once. We looked that shit up,
Yeah. These
Unrestricted.
motherfuckers be like,
and that was like when-
Unrestricted internet access was probably
and
the
that
worst
was
thing.
when it was dial-up
Them, like-
days. That saved
Oh,
us.
yeah.
Imagine having fiber and looking that shit up. Talk about a rabbit hole you get down nowadays.
hey,
Jesus Christ.
talking about these people that pay for it, they're like, so, Becky,
Yeah.
do you think you could you can do a bowling pin? And she's like, well, what's wrong with the bowling ball? You know?
Well, oh my God.
How about we start with that? You know? We'll move on to like a 45-pound weight plate.
That takes a whole new meaning of gutter slut.
But no, we were showing him them videos, right? Which we knew he was pretty wild anyway. Well, we're going through a box of parts.
Yeah.
And mind you, like everything else,
Yeah.
it had a label on it from China.
From China?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
China.
From New Orleans.
From China.
China.
so he had, I can't get it, but he had something that looked like one of my beard hairs, right? And it was about yay long, but it was scraggly like that.
Yeah.
And
Like a face pube.
yeah.
Yeah.
It come from inside this box from China.
From inside a box.
Inside a box.
Inside a box.
A sealed box
Okay.
from China.
Okay.
Okay. And so he picks it out. He goes, looks it up in the light. He looks at it. He goes, He takes it. He goes, does a pull test. He said, he goes, sturdy, must be healthy. And he goes,
No.
Oh, no.
yes, he does. Puts it in his mouth, puts it out. He goes, female, 47.
No.
Yeah, he does too. I swear to God.
47.
He goes, female, 47, menstruating. Swear to God.
So this is what
Jesus Christ.
this is what they call live action.
Yeah.
I just got a text
I'm
message from an old friend that said
fucked him up.
I started following your show on TikTok. That's some funny shit.
Good deal.
Look who it's from. Oh Hank.
Oh,
Oh,
Hank.
that's an episode. boy.
That is an episode.
well, we're gonna have to give old Mr. Hinkle a shout out here.
Oh, Kevin Hank gave us the old like on TikTok.
Thanks, Kevin and Moose.
Yep. My wife here, while we're reading to my text message, says, "Don't forget my food. It's traditional wings with no sauce.
No, traditional wangs.
Wangs. And also a side of onion rings.
Onion.
FYI,
Rings. It's onion
there are
rings.
only 3
Onion
drinks left at
rings.
home."
Onion rings. Text her back and say what kind of drink.
And then she said, "Don't forget, did you see my message about the food? Also, are you going to be able to drive home? If not, I'll come get you. But I trust that you got this." So she has
So she's
confidence.
no, she
forgot
offered,
something.
but she really does not
She-
want to come get you
That's her way of saying, "Please be safe coming home."
because I really want my wings.
No, she said lol.
Where?
Right there she says lol.
No, she didn't.
She did. You got this. Lol.
Law. LOL. No, I'm good. I'm not driving home. Not driving home, allegedly.
Allegedly.
I'm walking home as far as I can see.
I'll probably end up driving.
Our bar fight just left.
That's right. You better run, you bitches. Hope they watch this shit. Come back next weekend.
All jokes aside,
I'll be ready for you because I won't be here.
all
I'll
jokes
be here
aside,
Wednesday.
it's time for a potty break. So I would say the episode's pretty near the end.
I got a couple dad jokes that I
and-
want to get off.
Okay, well let's listen to the
I
dad
stole
jokes.
from TikTok.
Stolen dad jokes. Well, evidently
yeah.
they do good on YouTube Shorts. As long as you don't steal them from movies.
Yeah. Number 1. People say they pick their nose. I feel like I was born with mine.
Oh, shit. What's faster, hot or cold?
Hot because you can catch a cold. That's on my that's on my list.
So good. That's how you know we're on the
Alright.
same page.
Where you at, Tuck?
I don't know.
All right, 10 plus 10.
You're the only dad and you don't have a
Here we-
dad joke.
The only dads. Have you seen the hats they sell?
Only dads?
Only dads.
No.
It's
You need
like
one.
the same logo as OnlyFans.
Yeah.
As long
only
as it's
does-
a credit, not a debit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 10 plus 10 and 11 plus 11 equal the same thing.
Yeah.
10 plus 10 equals 20. 11 plus 11 equals 22. Why was the pig covered in ink?
Because Brandon and Dalton let the motherfucker go.
No.
Because he lived in a pen. No, that one was okay.
All I know is that he got pigs from an auction and let them go. I'm about to if we don't end this episode.
What has 5 toes and isn't your foot?
My foot.
You bitch.
Bitch.
What has 5 toes and isn't your foot?
You watched
My
that?
foot.
You watched that video with the aliens on it,
Yes.
didn't you?
My girlfriend sent it to me.
I watched it. I tried. Brittany was on it. She was trying to talk. Look, and so Brittany was trying to give me she was trying to talk to me like a serious talk.
Yeah.
And I'm over here watching these aliens. I'm like, could you not? I'm trying to watch these aliens, and they're over here like, what has 5 toes, but not my foot, or not your
all right,
foot.
here's the last one.
Last one.
What do you call an old snowman?
I ain't gonna ruin it.
An old snowman?
Yeah,
I don't know.
a glass of water.
We ain't gonna edit this.
No, there's no editing done on this.
I just looked at my notes and we have a really good one. Topic. We'll save for next week since you got a piece so bad.
We'll save it for next
Oh, I
week.
got excited.
Because I need to play the TikTok that goes along with it.
Let's do that.
Yeah, I have to listen to the TikTok.
You know, while we're at it, do you
Tuck
think?
is dying over
Do you
here.
think that?
For
do
sure.
you think that you could put a picture of Pee Wee Herman's mugshot and a picture of Tanner in
Side by side?
side by side at
That's the same picture.
in the part that we're mentioning Tanner, so everybody gets an idea of who he is?
Yeah.
I need a picture of Tanner, so somebody can send me
It
that.
is the same picture.
Send me a picture.
It's the same picture. But that is all we have for this week's episode.
This is just the outro.
See you guys. I gotta go help lift.
We interrupt your program with a weather alert in your area. There is a large chance of snowballs. Welcome to the Snowball Effect Podcast.